Okay, thank you so much, Bob. It's a painkiller that's 100 times more powerful than morphine, and the drug's maker has paid millions to doctors. Doctors prescribed for profit. Here's investigative reporter Lee Zurich with License to Pill.
I almost didn't make it.
This is what happens when a wife and mother gets hooked on opioids by a doctor prescribing for profit.
You're lucky to be alive.
Amen. Absolutely.
Tamison Witherspoon's story started in 2014 with a doctor's mistake during an operation. Witherspoon's surgeon sent her to a pain clinic to help alleviate post-procedure pain. She never met her doctor, John Couch, but his nurse still gave her prescriptions for 5 different pain medications, including Subsys.
Point the nozzle into your mouth and under your tongue.
A powerful fentanyl spray meant only for cancer patients.
You don't have cancer.
I don't have cancer. I've never had cancer.
Instantly, Witherspoon says she was hooked.
I was so embarrassed, so ashamed from coming from being this just great neighbor, great friend, great mother, great wife, to an addict. That was so shameful, and it was what happened to my life was awful, and it didn't have to happen. It could have been avoided.
Experts say Subsys is one of the most potent drugs a doctor can prescribe.
The Subsys spray comes in doses that are so strong, 1 squirt could easily kill somebody who's not accustomed to taking opioids. These are lethal weapons.
Unknown to Witherspoon, while her doctor prescribed Subsys, he also received money from the drug's manufacturer, Insys Therapeutics. Over 21 months, Insys paid Couch and his partner Jilu Ran consultant and speaker fees to prescribe the drug. All totaled $271,000.
How bad were these guys?
These guys were the most egregious form of greed I have ever seen in my career.
Last year, a judge sentenced Couch to 20 years in prison. Ron, 21.
We took those 2 pieces of garbage off the planet, and they're in prison, all right? And that's where they belong.
Couch and Ron's share was a small part of the Insys pot of money. Over a 4-year period, Insys paid more than 13,000 doctors $18.7 million in food, travel, and consultant fees. The FDA has strict rules that Insys can only market Subsys as a drug for cancer pain, but nearly half the payments went to doctors who don't specialize in cancer or pain fields.
Located on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, I am Dr. Jeffrey Goldstein, a licensed and board-certified physician.
Insys paid New York doctor Jeffrey L. Goldstein $215,000. Goldstein wrote 304 Subsys prescriptions. His website says Dr. Goldstein has extensive training in nutritional and cosmetic medicine. Goldstein works at a med spa with another doctor, Todd Schliffstein.
Other med spa services we offer include cosmetic injectables, cosmetic fillers, and a full line of laser skincare services.
That med spa has posted dozens of pictures of cosmetic procedures on Facebook, including a patient's butt augmentation. But still, Insys paid Schliffstein $146,000 to market the cancer drug, Subsys. In 3 years, Schliffstein wrote 91 Subsys claims. The Subsys prescribed by Goldstein and Schliffstein cost $5.5 million, about $14,000 per prescription. Tamison Witherspoon's one of the lucky ones. She survived.
I did what they told me. When you go to the doctor and you get directions, you do what you're told. I did that and became an addict.
In November 2014, she checked herself into rehab and got clean. She's turned her life around, but will never forget the crippling addiction and the doctor who put her on that path.
You mean you got paid for ruining my life? You got paid for destroying my life? You got paid for all the hell that I had to go through? That hurts. But you move on.